Assalamualaikum and good morning to doctors and fellow friends. My name is Faizatul Zariah, and my topic for this presentation is effect of sulfated glycosaminoglycan extracted from Acanthaster planci on wound healing. From this figure, we can see a creature that usually called a crown of thorn starfish, and its specific name is Acanthaster planci. It came from domain Eukaryota, kingdom Animalia, phylum Echinodermata, class Asteroideae, order Valvatida, family Acanthaster, and genus Acanthaster. Crown of thorn starfish have a spine that contains compound that can help in wound healing, which is a glycosaminoglycan. From the research background, the greatest amount of the sulfated glycosaminoglycans were found in the integument of sea otters' body. In Kasir, state that the release of glycosaminoglycan by fibroblasts, which generate hydrophilic matrix suited for remodeling during healing, it is a critical aspect in early wound healing. While Fassini state that the GAG containing molecules are found on the surface of the collagen fibril and may play a role in the bearing tensility by serving as binding site for interfibrillar cohesion effector molecule. So what is glycosaminoglycan? It is a negatively charged polysaccharide molecule, also known as mucopolysaccharide. Their molecular structure determines their wide range of action throughout the body. And GAV govern mechanical qualities of tissue through regulating cell proliferation, cell addition, growth factor signaling, immune cell function, and collagen structure in the extramolecular matrix. GAG become medically useful in speeding up natural wound healing. So my objective for this experiment is to study how the use of GAG on wound can help speeding up wound healing, and second, to observe the wound contraction that occur during GAG-assisted excision, open wound repair, and third, to investigate the entire wound healing process utilizing three fundamental microscopic approach, which is light microscope, transmission electron microscope, and scanning electron microscope. This is my sampling site. Crown of the starfish will be collected near the Bidong Island. And for the methodology, a planci will be collected from the Bidong Island, and then a planci will be rinsed and their spine will be dissected out using scalpel and forceps. And then the sample will be put in the freezer to be a freeze-dried sample, and the sample will be weighing using weighing scale into the 20 milligram, and then it will be homogenized in 0.1 ml phosphate buffer, and 0.5 ml protease buffer will be added to the homogenated sample. And then the sample will be incubated in water bath at 55 degrees Celsius for 16 hours. And then process will be inactivated by heating at 90 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. 0.5 ml of 1 mole MgCl2 will be added to the sample, and 0.5 microliter benzoate will be added and will be incubated in the water bath at 37 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. And then benzene will be inactivated by heating at 96 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes, and 0.5 ml of 4 mole NaCl will be added to the sample, and the sample will be centrifuged at 15,000 RPM for 10 minutes. And then the sample will be preserved in 2 ml microcentrifuge tube and will be stored at negative 20 degrees Celsius until it will be used. For the animal preparation, at first one will be created at dorsal part of the matured rats, and then 20 microliter of the extracted sulfated GAG concentration will be applied for 12 days to the treatment group, while for the control group, phosphate buffer solution will be applied, and then the rat will be placed in cage, and food and water will be given, and lastly the wound will be observed and the data will be recorded. So this is my project schedule for this experiment. So what I expect for the experiment is one treated with the extracted GAG would be completely closed with almost no sign of scar present in the treatment group. GAG have the gel-like comprehensive property of the tissue due to their extremely hydrophilic carbohydrate chains. So GAG will aid wound healing and tissue growth. Thus, it's expected that it can help in wound healing. While for the control group, which applied with the PBS would be the the wound still not fully closed with unequal recovery, because Bahrom state that the large gap between the each unit of collagen fibers which were loosely organized in uneven pattern when treated with phosphate buffer solution. So this is my reference, and thank you for listening.